I'm considering doing a look back at Suited for Success, all the way back in Season 1. I even had a friend, Dusty Rhodes, who's going to help me out, who's also done work with me on It Ain't Easy Being Breezy, and Treja. I don't expect covering an old relic at this point to be that enjoyable, but it's going to be a clash of views on rarity, and some of you might enjoy an old argument rekindled, might put on the kind of show that you would enjoy. It's kinda weird to know that we're looking at least 4 more months plus of the pony drought at least, even after all this time. I have some Season 5 predictions I'd like to rehash now that I've actually managed to handle my audio a bit better. I'm going to take a stab at what will and won't happen in Season 5. In fact, let's try that right now.
Won't.
The Cutie Mark Crusaders won't get their cutie marks. I suspect that the CMC are all going to end up being tied to Luna, as we've had Luna with Scootaloo, and we've also had Luna with Sweetie Belle. I can only imagine that next season Luna will be tied to Apple Bloom, which in turn, Season 6 will lead to Luna guiding the CMC through some major moment. What would be more perfect than Luna guiding the CMC into finding their destinies?
Will.
Apple Bloom will in fact have an episode with Luna, and with no big surprise it will involve Applejack. Sleepless in Ponyville featured Scoots and Rainbow Dash, for whom the Sweetie Belle toils had rarity in Sweetie Belle. It only makes sense that the trilogy would wrap up another sister-centered episode.
Won't.
I see no evidence in the show we'll be doing anything significant with Cadence or Shining Armor. These two dullards will continue to be the biggest buzzkills in the show. God be willing, hopefully neither of them are anywhere near Discord this time like in Three's a Crowd.
Will.
More of Pinky's family, or more of Maud. I'm not exactly the biggest Maud Pie fan, but I kinda liked in Rainbow Rocks how they used her for a brief cameo. But with a bigger imagination, trying to imagine Discord pranking someone who was just too dense to understand that it's a prank. Or hell, if they decided to dust off Gilda. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of deadpan humor, but with the right foil, I think that she could be a lot of fun.
Won't.
Despite what I said, I don't think that they're going to have Gilda in MLP-FIM. I'm holding out hope that she makes a cameo appearance in Equestrian Academy. It's kind of a shame that such an interesting villain would wind up being so one-note.
Will.
We will have another rehashed villain from the previous generations. Tyrek was received surprisingly well by fans. I see very little reason on why DHX couldn't go back to the well one more time. I'm sure the Friendship is Witchcraft fans are dying to see the smooze.
Won't.
Trixie. I'm thinking they're going to use her over there, and to be honest, I think she fits better in the human world more than the pony one. Sure, they could use her in both, but after seeing her absence in Season 4, we may have gotten all the pony mileage we're going to get out of the great and powerful one.
Will.
Discord falls back on old tricks. As far as I know, I'm the only one calling for this, and I was right about the end of Season 4. His redemption arc literally is based on him making the right choice after there's no other choice to make. Take it from someone who is on Team Bad Guy. Discord doesn't know the first thing about being good.
Won't.
I don't expect to see any development out of Celestia. It's kind of a shame her banishment of Nightmare Moon at the start of Season 4 is literally the last piece of depth that I think we're ever going to see out of her. Hell, we didn't get any kind of feel out of Celestia in regards to Tyrek, and the writing staff simply just doesn't seem to want to bother with her.
Will.
However, you will see Luna start to slip, even fall apart by the end of Season 5. I'm thinking that with Discord in the Royal Palace, he's going to play the role of the ultimate negative influence. Could you imagine the damage that he could do in Luna's ear? Or hell, any villain with a good tongue for that matter. So till next time, don't ask why a field burns or a plague spreads. All for no good reason.